First I will give my introduction, then we will start. I am Masal-Patil. I am in 9th standard, and today's my topic or subject is that biology, and my concept is that living organisms. First I will teach you from the pictures. Here is the biology, means movement. In movement, when we saw the bird flying in the sky, we know that the bird is doing movement. Movement is the also important topic in the biology. Respiration. Respiration is the chemical process that we know because we do expiration for living. In the respiration, we take oxygen, and as well as the growth of plant. Plant is the most important concept in the biology because plant we are not autotrophs, means we don't make our own food, and we are heterotrophs, means we are dependent on the plant. So plant growth is most important for us, and in the plant growth, the plant release oxygen that we want, and the plant takes CO2 that we don't want. Means CO2 is harmful for us, not useful, and oxygen is useful for us, not harmful. And the fourth one is the sensitivity. When we touch the tree have thorns, means small thorns, and we touch when we have sensitivity. We have some like the hand or the ear, and our skin have sensitivity. These all the images are included in biology. These are characters of living things. Then here is the living organism. I will explain your first chart, then we will be starting. Living organism. Prokaryotic have one kingdom, which is the monera. Second one is eukaryotic, have unicellular and multicellular. In the unicellular, we have the one kingdom, which of this protista. And second one is the multicellular, means we have here all two types. Which of this with cell wall and without cell wall. In the cell wall, we have also two types, which of this autotrophs and heterotrophs. In the autotrophs, we have one kingdom, which of this plantae, and the heterotrophs, we have one kingdom, which of this fungi. And without cell wall, animalia, means we are included in animalia because we don't have cell wall and we are not unicellular. I will give one trick to all the questions. We know that if questions in the exam are asking like plantae. Plantae, what is the plantae? When we are said to be autotrophs. When we are asking what is the plantae are the multicellular, means are the plant are the multicellulars, and we don't know because we don't read that. So here is the plantae. Plantae also have or included cell wall. First thing is the plantae have cell wall. Second thing, plantae main is they are autotrophs. We know that that's the main. And the third thing that plantae have, which of this, they are multicellular. And fourth thing that plantae have eukaryotic, means they are eukaryotic. These four things have plantae, but we know only one thing, that is the autotrophs and cell wall. We don't know they are also multicellular and eukaryotic. The thing is same like animalia, means we don't have cell wall, we are without cell wall, and we are multicellular and also eukaryotic. Are the questions are in the exams like that? In the animalia, are we prokaryotic? We don't have prokaryotic. We have eukaryotic, and the like protista. Protista is so easy to learn because they have only eukaryotic and unicellular. And the most easy thing is that monera, because they have only prokaryotic. Nothing else. They are also having in the plantican, but there is the spirit. In the H, we have only one type. Monera is the included prokaryotic. The whole thing is on the living organism. Then what is the living organism? A living organism is in any individual entity that exists to all fundamental characteristics of life. Means that is the in hard way. I will explain in easy way. Means a living organisms includes all the things to live. Means we know we want water, oxygen, and food. These three the basic concept that we have to live. They are living organisms. And second one is these charts. This is the all classification. When we don't know who invented that. In 1969, Sir Robert R. invented that, or they made 5 kingdoms. Which of this? Monera, Protista, Plantae, Fungi and Animalia. These are important for us. They invented Robert Sarach Whittaker. And the next thing I will first tell you what is the Monera. A kingdom compares to the order. They have like bacteria and archaea that are like true of nucleus and membrane both boundary. Means they have also they are included. They Monera are like bacteria and archaea. Those are examples of Monera. And they are boundary organisms. Means the organisms of Monera are boundary to each other. Means bind together. There are, I will show the image of the Monera. This is the image of Monera. This is the phloem, this is the capsule, this is the pilus, this is the cell wall, and this is the plasma membrane, nuclei, lysosomes, and cytoplasm. So here is the nuclei. Short form is the DNA. DNA is most important because when we know the DNA of any one person who is dead, we can find their specialties. DNA is most important for finding the specialties. And second one is the cytoplasma. We know that cytoplasma is present and formed in the liquid. The next one is the protista. Mostly have the means they are not classified as Plantae, Fungi and Animalia. They don't have classified Plantae, Fungi and Animalia. So their specialty is that protista found in aquatic or moist environments. Means they found we are known to found anything there are adapting the living organisms. So her adaptation in the moist and aquatic environments. Here is the image of protista, Euglena, Paramecium and amoeba. We know amoeba. Amoeba is so important in the biology. Amoeba we can draw in any way. We want any way. Means like that we can draw like that. Means as think we want. Means any way we can draw it. But amoeba speciality is that amoeba is unicellular. You know that. The example of protista means they are also in unicellular. Means they don't have many cells. They have only one cell to do their all the work. Like mass, we have very much cell to do that different types of respiration, exudation, eating, and all the things we have different cells. But for that is not like amoeba, because amoeba have only one cell to do their all the work. And the third one is that fungi. Diverse group of eukaryotic includes muddies, mushrooms, and yeast. Means they include the examples of fungi are yeast, mushrooms, and molds. So I will show you the image of fungi. This is the internal structure of fungi. Means internal structure. We want the image, so we want to cut the part of fungi and keep the under the microscope, and we also saw on the front side, so we can find this image. And this is the outer structure of fungi. And the next one is that Animalia, means wait. Animalia exists all the living organisms and the lack of cells. Means we are animalia. We know that we included in Animalia because we have very much cell to do the work. All the works have their different cells. Meaning here is the one cell, each cell like that. And here is the animal kingdom. We know that because we saw all the things in our surroundings. So next one is the main is the Plantae. Plantae is so made in the living organism because Plantae is the main. We are not autotrophs. We are heterotrophs. We are dependent on Plantae. Also, Monera is dependent on Plantae because in the only thing, one is the do their make one food. Which of this Plantae? Means they do their one food with the help of chlorophyll and sunlight. Plantae have two types, which are cryptogams and phanerogams. Cryptogams have three types: Halophyta, Bryophyta, and Pteridophyta. Thallophyta have the specialty that they have thyroid body, and second one is the specialty that we cannot be find their stem, leaf, root, anything parts. Means the tree, we know that the tree we can find their stem, roots, leaves, fruits, flower. We can see like that any one tree, but the not like the Thallophyta, because they are found in water, and we cannot be find their leaf, stem and root. Second one is the Bryophyta, which is the called as amphibian of plant kingdom. Means they are live on the soil as well as the water. We can hear something like the amphibian animals, but we cannot be listen like that the amphibian plants. First time we are listening to this, right? And the amphibian plants means they are living on the soil as well as water. Like amphibian animals. I was calling animals. The example is the frog, and the amphibian plants example is the Bryophyta. Means their plants included in the vairag. That is the example of amphibian plants. The third one is the Pteridophyta, which of this their specialty is that they are developed. Means they have a reproduction system. They have a reproduction system for the conduction tissue. They have also tissue for conduction food and water. The next one is phanerogams, which are the also type of plantae. This is the second main type, and the phanerogams have two types. Which of this gymnosperms and angiosperm. Angiosperm means what is the angiosperm? Means they have seed, but they do not form flower or fruit. Means the gymnosperms are like shrubs. We know that. We are learning in 6th standard that the shrubs are not have flower, fruit and etc. And they don't have. And the angiosperm is that they have seed. Their process is the first is the seed, then is the flower, and then is the fruit. Means they have process for fruit. And angiosperms plants are like that. We are eating. And the farmer is the farming in their farm. Means we are eating all the angiosperm plants. And angiosperm have also two types, which of monocotyledons and dicotyledons. What is the dicotyledons? Dicotyledons means the plant have seeds. We know that in the phanerogams means angiosperms types have also seeds. Then the dicotyledons have seeds, and we can divide it into two types. Or they divided, that means they are dicotyledons. And the monocotyledons is the like we have seed, and we are trying to cut it, but they are not cutting. Means they are a monocotyledons. Means they have a one seed. They are not divided into two types. And the dicotyledons, one speciality is that they have their means root are like taproot, and their leaf structure is like that reticulate function. And the second one is the monocotyledons. Their root is the fibrous root, and their leaf structure is that like parallel function. And these are all the information about living organism. Thank you for giving me a chance.